I've got the Hollywood Squares record that they released, which is just they took audio snippets from a whole bunch of episodes and strung them together into a 45-minute LP, and then they published two book collections, and it's the same thing. It's just two books worth of questions and joke answers from Hollywood Squares, and it's just fun to thumb through them and read some of those great lines.
Now, was Paul on that show at the same time when he was doing Bewitched? And I mean, he was on a bunch of
If I'm
TV
not
shows, and
mistaken,
then he had the Paul Lynn Halloween special, which
the
disco
Paul Lynn
baby.
with this, yeah, yeah, it would have been concurrent with that because the Hollywood Squares started in '66. He became a regular around '68, I think.
Okay,
So it would have had some. It would have overlapped a little bit with Bewitched. But Paul was on as a regular panelist for about 11 years, and it was a blessing and a curse for him because he was a success as a regular on Hollywood Squares. It was a regular gig for him,
hmm
uh, and it certainly paid well. But also at the same time, and this is something Peter Marshall and I talked about the one time that I got to have lunch with him. Game shows in that era had a tendency to pigeonhole anybody who appeared on them, and Paul Lynn definitely experienced that. Paul kind of became the guy on the game show when he would have rather been known as a great comic actor. So that was the curse part of it. But
Hmm.
yeah, for whatever a legacy is worth, Hollywood Squares gave Paul Lynn a legacy.
wow, yeah,
So I'll be the idiot in the room.
okay,
I'm good at it.
Yeah.
Hollywood Squares. Was Robin Williams ever a square?
yeah,
I would. Was
Yes,
he?
yeah. During
uh,
the Peter not the Peter Marshall
Tom
during
Bergeron years during the
who?
Tom Bergeron years. Tom Bergeron.
Yes, during the Tom
They did.
Bergeron era.
Okay.
Whoopi
There
Goldberg
was like a
signed on
time
to
where, well, I'm going to answer the question for our guest. No, there was a time when
Excuse us. We have a professional here who's going to answer the question.
Billy, Whoopi, and Robin were all on, but I don't know for how long.
Would they? Did they?
Yeah, they did a comic relief week, so that was the idea. But yeah,
Okay.
when they revived Hollywood Squares in the late '90s, and Whoopi Goldberg was the center square, and it was Whoopi Goldberg in center square was kind of a get at that point because I mean she had by that point won an Oscar and was
Yeah.
still a pretty big film star.
Whoopi was a big
Um,
deal. When I remember
yeah,
the comic relief, I was a huge comic relief fan. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
every time it would come on, I had a set of VHS tapes because the thing lasted forever.
It did.
And just so I had tons of tapes of each year they did it. But yeah, I was wondering if there was a tie-in with that. But yeah,
but yeah.
Whoopi, Billy,
During
and
years that she was
Robin
on
were
the
all
show,
big deals.
the producers would sort of gently and then later firmly ask her, and it's one of the things that she says led to her quitting the show, was they kind of asked her to call in every favor that she had in Hollywood to get some A-listers on the show. So there was a stretch of about 3 years of Hollywood Squares where you look at the celebrity listings and just go, wow, because Whoopi got every major film star to be on the show. So yeah,
Yeah.